Hello everybody. I am Zachariah, the ghostwriter. Today I had an awesome day. I had a super Wednesday. Showmax released 2 episodes of Outlaws. Great TV show. Loved it. Well written, well produced, well directed. And I want to thank all the actors. It's a war between two families, but I'll add the third one, the Dlaminis. We are still going to go deep into details, but I just want to speak about this TV show because I saw the trailer, and from there I can tell you that this is the type of a TV show that I want to watch. The last time I see something like this, it was Five Fingers of Marseille. There was a scene at Five Fingers of Marseille where it was raining. They were on the mountain, and the gentleman was telling us how he was born. This opening of this TV show reminded me Five Fingers of Marseille. It was raining. They showed us the mountain. It was a beautiful view. It was green everywhere. They showed us the river. The camera went straight to the BL house. It's at night. They are sleeping. Their windows are open because they want to get that breeze. And they were woken by, heavy thunder. Mr. BL realized that his livestock might be in danger. He went to wake his son that they can go and take care of the livestock. When they were about to cross the river, they realized that it's heavily raining. It's very dangerous to cross the river. But Bandile saw that as an opportunity to prove to his father that he is ready to be a man. He is ready to take care of the family business, and he told his father that he will swim. He will cross to the other side and make sure that he will set his cattle free. Peggy gave him the torch so that he can see what he's doing on the other side because it was dark, it was at night. He crossed the river and we saw that the lightning struck the kraal while he was inside. He fell, but later on he rose. On the other side, the Sotho-speaking people, they were planning to come and rob the BLers. They wanted to rob them. They wanted to take all that livestock, that the Zulus are doing everything in their power to save the livestock. The Bihelas are a great family. They have a beautiful daughter by the name of Sitle. She is a medical doctor. She's working in a big hospital. She's well respected. She's dating this guy by the name of Kwanele. Kwanele, he comes from a rich family, the Dlaminis. Dlaminis got money. Kwanele wanted to do the right thing by making sure that, Sitle will become his wife. He proposed. He did everything proper. Sito was so excited, she almost told her father on the phone call when the father was, telling her about the good news that one of her, cow gave birth to, her baby. And now in the Bielas, they have this thing of, naming their cows. And if that cow belongs to you, if it gives birth, you are the one who must name, I think they call it a calf. Or calf, somewhere there. You must name it so that all those other cows will belong to you. They are like actually giving you inheritance while you are still young, so that you will know how to take care of your livestock, which is a great thing to do. They are a great family, they are a loving family. They even have helpers. They even have shepherds who are taking care of their livestock. On the other side, the Zioles, they are a family which is broken. Their father was killed by the Bielas. Leruo is the one who's taking care of the family. He has men who follows him, who respect him. They are more like warriors. He trained them, and they know how to use guns, they know how to ride horses, and they must go and attack the Bielas so that they can steal the livestock and go and sell the livestock, to this other gentleman in Lesotho. Now, Leroux has a cousin by the name of Tladi. Tladi, he is a maniac. Tladi, he is that kind of a guy who makes things happen. I love this guy, man. He's an outlaw. He doesn't take orders. He just go sideways, or he just go, cuckoo and make things happen. Now Leroux, he's talking with his mom, and he's telling his mom that I cannot go with Tladi because of Tladi, he doesn't know how to use a gun. And this guy is still young, man. He doesn't take orders. But Leroux's mom is saying to him, do it for your father, honor your father, because your father made a promise that he will take care of Tladi. Remember, Tladi is one of us. Teach him. Do it for your father. Don't just let him, be just a guy like maybe he doesn't carry our same name. He's your cousin. Help him to become the man he wants to be. Take him with you. But Leroux kept on saying, this guy, he will get us killed. He eventually, decided to go with, Tladi. But before that, they went to a traditional healer so that he can, the traditional healer, she can, strengthen them so that when they go there, their mission will be a success. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moment when I see that they are poor, but they work as a team. Leroux has a beautiful girlfriend who takes care of him. And his girlfriend's mom, she's a healer. Now they went to the Bielas. It's a distance they have to cross the river. The Sotho-speaking people, the Tsiolas, they already bribed one of the shepherds so that he can open the gate for them. Obviously, they arrived the following night, and they took all the livestock. And the other shepherd saw that, it's happening, and he informed Mr. Biela. The whole family went there, including Sitle's mom. They were all carrying guns. They went to war to fight against the Sotos. It was brutal, and Mom and Tladi, did the unthinkable. He wanted to become a hero because of, a gunfight. The other group will be this side, the other group will be the other side, Tladi decided to walk straight to, the Bielas, and he started shooting relentlessly. And Leroux had to go and join Tladi so that he can, rescue Tladi because he was about to be killed. Unfortunately, Leroux got a bullet on his shoulder, trying to save his cousin because of his cousin doesn't follow orders. Obviously, the gunfight continued until when Leroux was saying, okay, it's enough. Those we told to make sure that, they cross the river and take, the livestock to the other side. Now they are far. We can retreat knowing that we got our goal. We wanted to get the livestock and we're happy. They left there with 35 cows, leaving about 15 behind. Leroux was so angry at Tladi, and he told Tladi to go home because he almost got them killed. And he told him that, I told you that I don't want you to be here because of you are reckless. But Tladi, instead of going home, he didn't go home, he went to hide. The Tiolas, they left with 35 cows. It was all good for them because they got something out of, those 50 cows. Obviously, we can't catch them. Let's agree that, we lost. We took a loss. We will just take the remaining, livestock which is here and continue from that and rebuild. We will get our revenge. And while they are busy, gathering, the livestock which was remaining there, all those other cows, that's when they came across Tladi. Tladi saw Mr. Biela and Miss Biela behind him, pointed them with a gun. And they made it clear that we are not fighting with you, we have nothing against you. You can take the livestock, you can take the cattle, and just leave with them. Just don't kill us. But Tladi decided to pull the trigger and he killed Miss Biela and Mr. Biela. Right there on the spot, they died next to the river. But he didn't tell his family that he killed the Bielas. You know, he went there and he wanted to be praised because of he's a hero. He stayed behind and he came back with 15 cows by himself. Now, Leruo must reward him. Obviously, they started branding those cows and they took them with the truck to Lesotho so that they can sell it to this other guy who is rich in Lesotho. But the guy didn't want to give them their money because of he already had the story that they killed the owners of those, cows or cattle. That's when Leruo heard that the Bielas were killed, and he was surprised because of he knows that he didn't kill them. He only took the livestock, and that's it. And when he was talking with Tlali, he said, "We are only stealing, we are not killing. Why do I hear this guy saying, the Bielas are dead?" And obviously, Tlali had to come clean, and he told him, but because of he had too much pain, Leruo had too much pain, he collapsed in the middle of the road, and they took him to the hospital, not knowing that the same hospital that they're taking him to is the same hospital where Sihle is working as a doctor. They met there. It was love at first sight. It was just awesome because when he woke up, when Leruo woke up, he saw a nurse and she was speaking Sizulu, and he got freaked out because of he knew what they just did to the Zulu speaking people. Now he was admitted in this hospital. He was unconscious, and the first language he hears is Zulu speaking people, and he was like, "Oh my God, they caught me." While he was about to, dress and he go out there, that's when the nurse called the doctor, and he saw Sihle. He fell in love with Sihle. And the gentleman loved her, and he said, "No, I cannot make that mistake of leaving this hospital and leaving a beautiful lady behind." But now here is the story. The Bielas decided to go and continue with the funeral, and they buried their parents. And Mr. Dlamini showed up with Kwanele, and Mr. Dlamini told, "Your father showed up to my place and he asked for 2 million rand because of he wanted to fix the irrigation system, and also he wanted to, expand his livestock. And I gave him money." And Mr. Dlamini said, "There is no need for you to pay me because of we are soon going to be a family, because of my son will marry your sister." That was awesome. Everything was fine. The police are busy with the investigations. But now Sihle is in the hospital and she sees this guy, Leruo, and she is falling in love with Leruo. And if she is going to date Leruo, that means the Dlaminis are not going to be happy because they are not asking for the 2 million because of they know that Sihle will become their daughter-in-law. But now if Sihle will go with Leruo, they are going to be extremely angry because of now she will be betraying them. He has been betrayed because of you are dating in the same family that killed our parents. How can you fall in love with the man who was a leader of people who robbed us our livestock, and the person who made sure that we are in this mess? And you wanna go and tell us that you wanna date? It's gonna be crazy, and the Dlaminis might also want to fight. I just wanted to speak about that before I go to sleep because it's just an awesome TV show. Then obviously we are going to talk more about it. We are going to talk about other, top actors and actresses who are in this TV show. And surprisingly for me to see them killing Mr. Biela and Mrs. Biela on the first 2 episodes, that means they mean business. That means this TV show is going to be awesome. And at that opening scene alone, the thunderstorm, the lightnings, the scenery was just awesome. That heavy rain, and I knew that we are going to witness something awesome from South Africa. And I appreciate you guys showing me love and support.